Hello everyone, welcome to Analog IAS Prelims High Yielding Series for Prelims 2020, and the topic for today's video is Central Sanskrit Universities Bill 2020. Sanskrit is considered to be the mother of all languages, and a lot of languages have evolved from Sanskrit. So there is a need to protect this linguistic element which is central to our Indian culture. Therefore, in a bid to protect the language, there are three central universities that are being set up. So we have existing universities at New Delhi and Tirupati, which will be converted into central Sanskrit universities. What are those universities? First one, it is Rashtriya Sanskrit Sansthan, New Delhi. Secondly, it is the Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri Rashtriya Sanskrit Vidyapeeth and the Rashtriya Sanskrit Vidyapeeth in Tirupati. So these are the universities that are being made into central Sanskrit universities. In today's world, we are talking about soft power diplomacy to engage with different international organizations, as well as we are using this element of soft power to enrich our foreign policy stance. Now, what is this soft power diplomacy? Basically, in politics, especially in the context of international relations, we are talking about an ability to attract and co-opt rather than force the other person through hard power or military power to get our job done. So a defining feature of soft power is that it is non-coercive. The currency of soft power includes culture, political values and foreign policies. Therefore, a language, which is the central element for expression of a culture, becomes very important in soft power diplomacy. So in order to engage this soft power in our diplomatic relations, we want to use this. So these Sanskrit universities will help in enriching our language and thereby our culture. And this is not just only in India but also across the world. So what are the main objectives of these universities? To advance knowledge for the promotion of Sanskrit, to make special provisions for integrated courses in humanities. So we know that exclusive degree in Sanskrit is not viable for employability. So integrated courses or making Sanskrit a part of a larger curriculum framework will promote the language and also ensure that Sanskrit is also staying alive in academic circles. So for this, one of the most important aspects is to train the manpower required for subject development and also to impart knowledge for future generations. If we don't have enough people reading or studying Sanskrit scriptures in today's world, we cannot carry forward the legacy of Sanskrit to the next generations. So what are the key functions of the universities? First one is to prescribe the courses of study, then it will grant certain degrees, provide facilities through a distance education system. So lack of access to education is also a serious problem. So distance education system must also be promoted to ensure that Sanskrit learning is taken up in a wide range. So another important aspect is giving autonomy to the institutions, because these universities function with a specific purpose which requires autonomy and domain expertise. If people who are nowhere related to this language promotion and activities decide the administrative aspects, the best results may not come out. Therefore, the power to grant an autonomous status to a college that deals with Sanskrit should essentially lie with these universities. At the same time, they also provide instructions for education in Sanskrit and allied subjects in the universities. Now, let us consider this question: which of the following is true with respect to Sanskrit? It is one of the 22 official languages of India. This statement is right. So please comment in the comment section what are the official languages and according to which schedule are we talking about. Secondly, Sanskrit is the classical language of Indian and liturgical language of Hinduism, Buddhism and Jainism. Initially, Buddhist texts were written in Pali and Prakrit so that it is accessible to normal people. But eventually, Sanskrit tradition has caught up and we have had rich texts in Sanskrit as well. So it is indeed the language of Hinduism, where we can find all the Vedic texts, Brahmanas, Upanishads in Sanskrit. Later on, even Buddhism and Jainism also adapted Sanskrit language. So both the statements are right. Now please pause the video. For the first time since 2004, we have been conferring various languages this classical language status. So please pause the video, read about the classical language criteria and answer this question. Please post your answer along with a comment about the explanation for this answer. That's it for this video. Thank you.